morning guys, and welcome to my second Sri Lanka vlog. If you haven't seen already, I put the first one up last week of like my first 2 days in Sri Lanka and what I got up to here. So this is like my third day here and I'm up pretty early right now. It is a little past 8 a.m. which is quite a big deal for me because I'm not an early riser, but the fashion market team is coming here in an hour or less than an hour because we are going to get up to something really exciting. I dressed up kind of and now I'm going to head downstairs for breakfast and come back up and meet them. My room's a big mess right now, but this is just how I live, so I guess I'm going to have to embrace it. It's quite a cloudy, foggy day, so it's still early. I don't know if it's going to clear up later on or if it's going to look like this. Yesterday the weather was pretty crazy and pretty volatile. Without wasting any further time, I'm going to go for breakfast. Taking a moment to enjoy the balcony. So there are definitely signs of the sun coming out. So I think it could be a bright day, but it could go either way. So the shoot is done. I think it went better than expected. And here is Surandi and Berlin. I hope I'm pointing this correctly. So it was really fun hanging out with them. Nathmi had to leave because she had an event, but yeah, we had a good shoot and we had good Bollywood gossip as well. So the weather here in November in Colombo I think is totally strange because when we shot the first look it was kind of sunny. By the time we just got changed into the second look, which hardly took less than half an hour, it had started raining. Luckily just sort of a milder rain, more than a drizzle, but it wasn't pouring. By the time the fashion market people were packing up though, it started pouring, grey skies, heavy rain, my balcony got wet. You know the drill, and now suddenly again it has totally brightened up. Just stepped out into the balcony for a few minutes to take some pictures, and in that time it has started pouring again and it became less and it became more again, and hardly 15 minutes have passed. I just cannot get with this weather. So I think I'm just going to order some lunch right now and just enjoy it in my room. So I just finished my lunch some time ago and it's bright and sunny again. I don't understand. Good evening guys, it's about 7:30 right now. I just woke up a while ago because I really needed a nap. I was supposed to go for Mercedes-Benz fashion runways today as well, but I kind of decided against it at the last minute. There was no real big reason, just because I was feeling a bit tired, and I'm going to order dinner inside and then go to bed. I really want to make the most of tomorrow, so I'm going to prepare for that. Hi guys, so it's now a little past 10:30ish. I've spent the last 2 hours or so just working on the computer, catching up with comments and stuff because I had scheduled videos before I went. I wanted to keep my 2 videos a week and I was very particular about that. So one of my Thai vlogs just went up yesterday and I was just replying to comments. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you for taking the time to comment. It just makes my day, and I try my very best to reply to each and every comment. Sometimes I can't manage it, sometimes I'm a little late, please bear with me. And yeah, thanks for liking my content and appreciating it. So now I had to take a little break because dinner is served and it all looks so good. Took me away, sweet, sweet dreaming, didn't ease the pain, 'cause it hurt so well. I don't think I had a dream so well. I don't think so I just tried out the French onion soup and it is so good. I think everything looks amazing. Even the bread roll is top notch. I've actually really been enjoying the food here and I'm yet to have a single bad meal. Everything's delicious and I'm currently obsessed with this drink. It's EGB. It's supposed to be ginger beer. It's not alcoholic though. It's just like a flavored soft drink similar to apple beer that you get in North India, like in Himachal Pradesh and stuff, and you do get it in Delhi as well. It was in my Delhi vlog, but sadly not in Mumbai. It is just really refreshing and nice, and ever since I discovered it, I've been having it with every single meal. So it's midnight now and I just got out of the most relaxing bath ever. So this is the first time on my trip that I've used the tub because I was just having showers every day and it was just so nice. I mean, I've had a pretty chilled out day anyway. It was not super stressful. Only the morning shoot was on a timeline, but otherwise it was pretty relaxed. But any tension that I had in my body is just gone and I feel completely blissed out. So now I'm going to eat some of the salad, fix my nails, just get ready for tomorrow. I just love the nights before days where I have no set agenda because those are just like the most relaxing days. So I can just decide what I want to do as the day goes on. Morning guys, so it's another beautiful morning in Colombo and I totally slept in. It's like 9:30 right now. I put a million alarms to try and wake up earlier, but then I did an equivalent number of snoozes. So here we are, and now I'm sort of dressed up and heading down for breakfast again. I look forward to these breakfasts so much because you've already seen them. They're really good. Had a dream. Had a dream. Service orders here now, lunch is here. Let's go take a look. Had a dream. Had a dream. Evening guys, so I haven't really discussed the Colombo weather today, but you've been watching the vlog this far, so you kind of know how it goes. It's the same today as well. It's been sunny and suddenly it gets really rainy and stormy. I don't think we ever had as much rain as I did like the first proper day I was here, because that day there was lightning and thunder. There's no lightning and thunder today, but suddenly you'll see the sky kind of becoming extra cloudy. The water gets more choppy and then the rain starts pouring down, and also if I'm watching television the signal will get lost, so then I know it's raining. The hotel I'm staying in is really nice, and if you leave it to me, I could just spend a week here inside and I would be content not stepping outside even. I can be pretty lazy like that, and I got a lot of work done inside, so yeah, I'm not feeling that bad about it. But I figure since it's my second last day here, I should at least try to go outside. I don't really know if I'm going to go like properly exploring the city, but there's supposed to be an Odell outlet pretty nearby. It says 950 meters, so that's like just under a kilometer, which seems like perfectly walkable distance. So I figured that now is as good a time as any to go check it out. I don't have an umbrella with me, and that's been a big deterrent in actually stepping out, because I'm just like usually a very safe person, but I did not even do any research about Colombo's weather at this time of the year before heading here. I'll just carry like my red tote bag because that's supposed to be kind of water resistant. So if it starts raining, I'll just shove my things inside and try to get some shelter. Let's see how it goes. I also think I maybe overdid the air conditioner all these days because it felt really pleasant, but since the last hour or so I've been sniffing continuously, so it feels like I'm gonna get a cold, which kinda sucks, but whatever. I'm talking too much. Let's just pack the bag and head out now. It's before 6 p.m. and I'm already back in my room, so I wasn't gone too long. It was just about less than 1.5 hours. And yeah, I was walking the whole way. I think I must have walked at least 4 kilometers, which is not bad. I really like walking on vacation. I did it so much in Thailand, especially in Bangkok, but I'm definitely starting to feel a little fluish, so I'm feeling a little weak and that sucks. So that made me feel drained a little too fast. Plus on the way back I was carrying bags. So let's do like a proper recap now. As soon as I stepped towards the lobby of the hotel, there was like a full-on wedding celebration going. I mean, I'm not really sure if I can tell the difference between Sri Lankan and Indian wedding because the cultures are kind of similar, but at the same time it did look Indian to me. A band and everything, and there was like photographers, videographers. There's a guy flying a drone, so they're gonna have a fancy movie coming out of their wedding. That was fun. Wherever you go, the big fat Indian wedding always follows you. I started to walk on Mount Lavinia Road. Mount Lavinia is supposed to be like the oldest hotel in Colombo, so it is right at the tip, one of the tips of Colombo, because you can see the coast obviously, and because of that it's not really in the urban area. So I had to walk about 1 kilometer just to get to a proper main road. On the way, there were a lot of things, like there was a church, like a couple of churches of different denominations. There was a school, I think it was a girls' school, and what else? There was also a Buddhist temple with a monastery attached, all really beautiful. But other than that, it looked like just a sort of an area that catered to tourists. There were a lot of shops that were catering to tourists. Half of them were closed because maybe this is not the season. And there were even like rickshaw guys hanging around who started harassing me like the minute I stepped out. Do you want a rickshaw? We'll take you somewhere. Obviously, I would not go with them. I always get a sleazy feeling with these rickshaw guys who just stand the side of the road in tourist areas and harass people, especially girls and stuff. The whole road itself, though, it kind of looked like Goa to me, just a better version of Goa. Very green, nicely paved roads, and it looked very cute. So as I said, about 1 kilometer to reach the road, and then I just reached Odell, which everyone's been telling me about. They call it a departmental store. The closest I can compare it to any kind of shop in Mumbai is it's like a shopper stop. They have clothing, they have shoes, luggage and souvenirs all under one roof. I'm sure this isn't the biggest or best Odell in Colombo. It was pretty small, but I didn't really like anything there. I mean, I really tried. I thought I'd pick up a souvenir or some like a t-shirt or something. I didn't like anything. I really disliked it. So in the end, because I didn't want to leave empty-handed, I picked up these gummies from like their treat section. I think they might be cola flavored gummies because of the color, but I can't be sure. They were really overpriced for such a small quantity of gummies, so it was probably not even a smart decision, but I just felt like not leaving the store empty-handed. Plus at least the price was marked, so I know I wasn't getting cheated as such. On the main road, there are a lot more places, like there's a lot of fast food. I saw a Subway, there's a Burger King, and I think a KFC. Then I decided that since Odell was a disappointment, I might as well go to a supermarket, like a food related supermarket, because at least I really like buying food nowadays. Even though I don't cook so much, I buy stuff that my mom can use in the kitchen, and it's just stuff to eat. And it's very interesting to go to a grocery store in another country. It's just the regular food stuff available there, but I always find it so interesting. So I went crazy in 7-Elevens in Thailand as well, and now I found this small little sleepy supermarket called Family Super, and it was sleepy, it was dusty, but it had a lot of stuff, and I did buy some things. I think I can show them to you right now. This was the place that I went, called Family Super, on Gall Road, Mount Lavinia. The address. The bag is so thin, it tore in multiple places while I was bringing it back. In here is all the tea I bought, so you're not going to get a glimpse of this because there will be a Sri Lanka tea haul soon. There's some incredibly pretty tea in here, and I might buy some more tomorrow. Let's see. And this is just the food stuff that I picked up today. Pretty random, nothing really special. This has easy hopper flour. I ate a hopper for breakfast this morning. It was like fun, so I decided to pick this up. I don't have a hopper pan, so I'm not going to be able to get this shape at all, and I don't think it's wise for me to just buy a pan for fun. Let me see. Then what else? I picked up a can of mackerels, and my dad really likes canned fish and stuff. I picked up this Milkmaid. It's probably exactly the same as Milkmaid we get in India, but I just bought it anyway, and it had these measuring spoons. My mom uses this to make the best kulfi in the world. I'm the only person who doesn't appreciate her kulfi, but everyone else dies for it, guys. And this looked kind of interesting. I don't think we have it in India yet, and it was buy one get one free, so I bought it. It's a Milkmaid Treats iced coffee mix. So I know it's not the season for iced coffee, but apparently all you have to do is mix this with water, and then like you get iced coffee. I haven't tried it properly, like do I have to add any milk separately or something? I haven't figured it out, but since it was a buy one get one free, I was like, why not? I'm gonna suffer this whole because that suitcase is gonna become unmanageable. And then I just bought Maggi real coconut milk powder. Again, you get something pretty similar in India, but the Sri Lankan one is better. My mom has always said that, so I just bought 2 of these. My mom has always told me from the time she used to visit Colombo when I was a baby and a little kid that they actually stop on zebra lines, and I found it hard to believe, but I saw it for myself today. Even if the road is really crowded, you have to go to zebra lines. Like, you can't cross anywhere at all, but if you get onto the zebra lines, and preferably if there's like one more person waiting with you, you just walk and the traffic stops. Like, all the traffic stops. It can be a little intimidating in the beginning because sometimes the traffic looks like it's coming fast. Everyone stops. There's not even a need for signal because the traffic actually respects pedestrians, which is not something that happens in Mumbai. And in turn, I guess the pedestrians respect the traffic by not crossing randomly. Like, they only cross on zebra lines. So it's such a nice system, and I'm dreaming of if it could be ever implemented in Mumbai, but I know that would never happen like anywhere in India because I don't even need to explain that. You know it. Also, the best thing about being an Indian in Sri Lanka is we kind of look the same. There aren't that many differences in our looks. If I put my camera in my bag, I just pass for like a local person, and I don't really look like a foreigner or a tourist. If I have my camera out, obviously I look like a tourist, but otherwise the local guy at Odell, he just thought that I was someone living here, and I was like, no, I'm a tourist. He's like, oh, where are you from? India? I am definitely feeling those flu symptoms right now, so I'm just taking it quite easy, and I've just been sitting down doing some work and watching some home improvement show on television because it's kind of nice. And my dinner just came in. I've kind of ordered stuff that will be good for me to have when I have a cold. Having a cold means no chill ginger beer, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna just quickly now get changed and dig into the food while it's still warm. So I actually bought the gummy worms to take back home and share them with my family, but that obviously is not happening anymore. And these are some really satisfying worms. Okay, they're nice and tough and chewy, and I like it. That's all for tonight, and I'll see you all in the morning. Morning, guys. So I just woke up. It's about 10 minutes to 9 in the morning, and I haven't even found my comb yet, so please forgive me for this. Today is my last day in Sri Lanka because my flight is later today itself. The flight's around 9:30 I think, but I obviously have to be at the airport a lot earlier, plus it's about a 1 hour journey from the hotel to the airport. So I just thought I'd give you a summary of what I'm planning on my last day, or rather what I'm not planning. From yesterday, I've kind of come down with a cold and I'm not feeling that bad right now, but I do have a body ache and I am feeling weak. So I kind of made the decision to not go out today because I did a little bit of like tea shopping yesterday, so I'm not that sad. I am, however, really sad that I've come all the way to Colombo and I have not really got to experience much of the outside of Colombo. That's partly my fault, I know, but right now I'm just feeling a little weak, so it doesn't make sense for me to go out. I am feeling bad though because I am vlogging and I would have loved to show you guys what Sri Lanka is like. I really liked stepping out yesterday, but I just don't feel too up for it today. I have the time, but if I go out, I'm going to be on foot a lot. That's how I like walking, and then I would become really tired, and then I have to go through like my flight, you know, where you have to carry your suitcase, you have to stand in lines. Just flying also can be tiring, so I don't want to tax myself too much, but rest assured that my mom and me have been thinking of coming to Sri Lanka for a very long time. And now that I've seen what it's like, that's just intensified my desire to come again for a proper vacation. Maybe we'll do Colombo, and my mom has always talked about Nuwara Eliya. It's a hill station, and yeah, there are a lot of places actually that we've heard about and we definitely want to visit. So I'm really sorry I could not show you more this time. I'm feeling quite bad about it, but I hope you guys will understand. Now it's time for me to change and head down for breakfast again. I am not going to miss that breakfast for anything. So it's after breakfast and I'm out and about. As you can see, I'm feeling so much better that I think just lying in bed and feeling all that sickness and self-pity was not doing me any good. So the moment I really dressed up and I had breakfast and especially a hot cup of tea can solve anything, and I'm feeling so much more energetic and I'm not really feeling like sick anymore. So I thought again, I'm not going far, I'm not taking a tuk-tuk or anything. There's another food store, like a grocery store that I haven't checked out that's nearby, and I thought I might as well go there. I did a lot of shopping yesterday, so I'll see if there's anything else I can pick that up, and that's what I'm planning to do today. So I just picked up this Knorr like soup cubes or flavoring cubes which you can use in cooking, because the spice dabba looked cute. And here I have Milo. You guys must remember Milo in India. We had it in our childhood, but now you don't get it anymore. Like you get other drinks, but I used to have this a lot. This was my favorite among the chocolate drinks, but I hated milk and it was a struggle for my mom because of that. So I just bought a small pack of cereal and I bought this like a drink just for nostalgia purposes. There were bigger packs. I didn't want to weigh down my bag, so I just bought these. And Sri Lanka is really famous for spices, so I bought these cinnamon rolls or cinnamon quills. This is supposed to be like premium quality Ceylon cinnamons. We get really good cinnamon even in Ooty, which is a lot cheaper than this, but apparently that's what my mom told me. Like, she heard that the rolled cinnamon is a bit better quality, so this is not like particularly cheap, but it's still like good quality. It's now a little past 5 p.m. I have changed. No, I haven't changed. I was wearing this only, but I've showered, yes. And what else? I went downstairs and I settled the bill. That is a little travel tip for you guys. If you're ever in a hotel and like you're going to have to check out at so and so time and get picked up to go to the airport, maybe when you go at that time there might be like a rush and stuff. So it always makes sense to try and go and settle any bills that you might have pending, like your room service bill or anything, a little earlier, so that you're not stressed when you're leaving and they are not stressed when you're leaving. That's a little good thing that my mom has always taught me, and I follow it to this time, because there were other people that were panicking because we were checking out at that time. I just calmly waited, and when they could get to me, I settled my bill. So I will be leaving in 40 to 50 minutes from here. I have all but packed, just a couple of things are lying around, so I will be looking at the room properly again. As usual, I've filled up my suitcase just like Thailand. I don't know how I did it, but I filled it up. Yeah, that's all. And let me tell you guys something funny. All these days, it's been crazy. It's been like sun rain in the entire day. Like there's been a lot of rain, and this one day, this last day that I'm leaving, beautiful sunny day the entire day until now. No sign of rain since morning. It was sunny when I stepped out, and now also it's kind of like going towards sunset, which is beautiful. So here's like one last look at the view from earlier today when the sun was nice and up. And yes, I'm gonna have to spend some time saying goodbye to this view. I don't think I'll ever have a sea view this pretty in my life again. I'll have sea views, but I don't think it can top this. This is like the best. Doesn't get any better. Guys, so I made it to the airport. I'm at the boarding gate, and that's where the actual like gate or aero bridge is. So if everything's on schedule, it should open up in 5 minutes, so I should get onto the plane in 5 minutes. So right now I'm okay time wise, but there was a point after I sat in the car, because I got a bit delayed due to circumstances I couldn't control, and when I sat in the vehicle and saw the traffic in Colombo, it was like, for sure we are not making it. I'm gonna miss this flight. And I just sat quietly because my driver was already really hyper, and he was like sighing and disking all the time. So I was like, okay, this guy knows what's up. I'll just sit quietly. If I have to make it, I'll make it. Otherwise I won't. So that's fine, because it's not worth like risking your life or telling him to hurry up and then dying in a fiery wreck. Touch wood for that not happening ever. But yeah, I just have a vivid imagination. I'm a little bit morbid. So traffic in Colombo city is really intense, and also there are a lot of signals. So we must have crossed like 15 to 20 signals on the way here. The distance was 35 kilometer, but at one point we were taking like 3 to 4 minutes to cross like 10-12 meters, I swear. And I was so sure I wasn't going to make it. I was like, what is the procedure if you miss your flight? I've never missed a flight in my life, but I thought it would be my first. But once we got out of the urban area and got onto like the highways and motorways, he just brought me really fast. He went a lot over the stipulated like speed. It was supposed to be 80 kilometers per hour, and he was doing 110. But bless him, he got me here. And I didn't have to run to the airport or anything, but I didn't have extra time either to stop and eat and shop and stuff like that. And every country's security procedure is a little bit different. So here they do like a final security check just before you get to your boarding gate, and they made me take out my shoes. Like I'm wearing shoes, but they're very small shoes, like they're not bulky or anything. So usually they only make you take out boots or big shoes and stuff. But here everyone has to take out their shoes, so that threw me off. But I got through. And also you have to take out your watch, which is a bit random. Like, I've not come across that before, but it was fine. At least it's better than India, because in India you have to take out every single electronic or metallic item from your bag and lay it on a tray, which takes so much of time. I mean, at the end of the day, I understand they're doing it for our own security, so no other country does it like that. Most of the countries, if you have your stuff inside your bag, it's fine, they just scan it through, and he didn't stop me or anything or ask me any questions. And now I didn't get anything to eat, so I am hungry, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it and wait 1 or 2 hours till we are in the air and I get my meal, because there isn't even like a place to eat close by if I just step out, so that sucks.